Today, President Trump announced he is placing the Washington, D.C. Police Department under direct federal control.
Well, he's also deploying National Guard troops to the nation's capital. And Erica Brown joining us now from the White House, where the president, Erica, is also preparing to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Sharice and Devin, President Trump is mobilizing about 800 National Guard troops to Washington with that temporary takeover of the city's police department, calling it a historic action to rescue the nation's capital from bloodshed. But local officials say this move is unprecedented, pointing to a 30-year low in violent crime. President Trump announced Monday he is placing Washington, D.C.'s police department under federal control and deploying the National Guard to help combat crime and remove homeless encampments.
I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor.
The president said he was declaring a public safety emergency, although police data shows violent crime in Washington is down 26% over the last year, and homicides are down 12%. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth said National Guard troops will be on D.C. streets in a matter of days.
We've mobilized the D.C. National Guard. It'll be operationalized by the Secretary of the Army, Dan Driscoll, through the D.C. Guard. You will see them flowing into the streets of Washington in the coming week.
This is not about crime. This is about control.
Some D.C. residents protested the takeover. President Trump has called Monday's discussion of Washington's safety and appearance, quote, embarrassing, ahead of Friday's high-stakes meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska to discuss ending the war in Ukraine. Friday's meeting was requested by Putin. President Trump has indicated there may be an exchange of territories gained during the war.
There'll be some land swapping going on. I know that through Russia and through conversations with everybody.
As of now, Friday's talks will not include Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
I'm going to meet with President Putin, and we're going to see what he has in mind. And if it's a fair deal, I'll reveal it to the European Union leaders and to the NATO leaders and also to President Zelensky. I think out of respect, I'll call him first.
Zelensky has said any decisions made without Ukraine involved will never work. Now, CBS News has learned that President Trump is open to a trilateral meeting that would include both Putin and Zelensky has said that Moscow is dragging out the war. Reporting from the White House, Erica Brown, WWL, Louisiana.